Hello, assalamu alaikum. How are you, my brothers? I hope you're doing good. Well, yesterday I was talking about. I'm looking at the Neo chart just for the sake of. I want to trading today Neo, so I'm just looking at it. Anyway, how is it going? Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that market is getting closer to a level. Today we are trading at almost what's the price level we are trading at? Yesterday I've explained you about that. I was thinking and I've had a plan that market will take out that high, and this was my plan. And that high would work. That was where that's the place where I took profits. I was not taking out. I was not trading this range now because to me, I mean, I was not. I'm not trading this light move of the price. This move, I'm not trading it. Remember that. I don't trade the risky setups. Why I'm calling it risky? Because I think I think the Bitcoin is now getting closer to the levels where we can see some serious risk, kind of a sell-off. Uh, why I'm saying that because I think what I told you yesterday, this area is not a one-shot breaker. This area is not a one-shot breaker. एक बात हमेशा याद रखें, अगर आप एक मूव देखते हैं, when there is a move here, like a move going up, going down, and it is going up, that means इस पूरे move में institution की involvement थी. And the most important thing is that इस पूरे move में bears कहीं show नहीं हुए, sell off नहीं हुआ. Like this is not a sell off, this is a four short candles, like small candles. Even these, this is not sell off. Sell off is this is sell off, and this is sell off. Now this is a proper sell off. These are only small corrections, in my opinion, of this size. So now we are getting closer to a level where BTC can plunge. I'm not scaring you, but I'm just trying to be realistic here that we are getting closer to the levels where we can plunge. So for example, the most important level, if you are a fib level player and if you know what is Fibonacci, we are getting closer to a level that is 62% or 68, 61% or 61.8%. We call it fib level or a golden ratio. Okay, this level is so important that 51,000 above 50, in my opinion, above 50k. So there are a lot of local highs here, like this is the high we have. We are facing a high because that's the breaker. uh, in my opinion, there are two breakers here, one breaker here and one breaker here. This is the bearish breakers. Why I'm calling it bearish breaker? जब भी कोई rally होती है from bottom to the top, like example, I'll give you an example. If a rally starts from a bottom to the top, like I give you a beautiful example, it become a bullish breaker or a bullish order block. Like there is some order blocks that are very important, like there are a lot of important areas, like this one is a this one is an order block, bullish order block. This one is a beautiful bullish order block, even this one. So what I'm trying to tell you, whenever price break at some levels, they become bullish order blocks. So this ऐसे ही जब price drop होती है, so this area become a bearish order block, this area and this area. So we must be careful with these areas. These are the bearish blocks. Okay, you must be cautious about it. So what I'm trying to tell you, or what I'm focusing here, is that we are getting closer to the bearish blocks. And if you notice, I mean, the thing that you must important, because I look into the volume. As you can see, after this rally, the volume is not like parabolically increasing. I can understand these are different exchanges, but this move is not that strong of the volume. Usually the volume dry off होना शुरू होता है, that means that end is near. Now they are taking part of a short selling. Now they're going to take profits. They're going to trap as much as retailers somewhere here again in this region, in this area. They want to trap us. You don't want to be trapped by these stupid people. So what are you going to do? What I'm doing, I'm scaling out and I'm taking profits from these areas, and I'm getting out of the trades, which is very important for me. And if you understand slightly about RSI, look at that. This RSI, this is technically a momentum indicator. Momentum, that means that the price, and it is a very what I can say, a very powerful momentum indicator, because it doesn't lag much. Lagging का मतलब ये है कि it follows the current price, even though it's a formula. But I'm just trying to tell you that it shows where the price is going. Both people get things oversold and overbought, I can understand, but it's a momentum. What I'm seeing here, that yani this move was high momentum. After that we are just consolidating in RSI. But if you notice what we are seeing here, we are consolidating in RSI, and here we are moving up with low volume. Either way we are going to break it, something like this. Are we going to do something, or it's a rising channel? Let's check about rising channels, what they do. Rising channels, what is rising channel? Let me see again. Okay, what are rising channels? This is rising channel, rising channel, rising channel, rising channel, rising channel. They can go up and up. Rising channel, this is a proper interpretation of rising channel. Look at this. The channel is going up, not as impulsive like जैसे ये candle see. It is going up, correction, moving up, correction, moving up. If you look at it, rising channel, की जो indication होती है, which I'm trying to tell you here, is that there is some sort of like this. Like rising channel has the tendency of impulse correction, and then maybe one more move to the upside. But it is getting weaker because this is consolidating. I don't like it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that we must be cautious here. हमें caution हो जाना चाहिए, and we must be cautious because these moves are not good. So you must, if you are longing something, like if you're longing Ryun had I have a target of Ryun around $10.5, and today it is about to cross it. I have a target of Theta. I mean, I think Theta has the potential to take these highs, but it is not important. It has already rejected, and not impressed by the move of Theta, and I think it has the potential to test this one. So these kind of a can run when BTC will correct. But these are expanding, and I like it, like the way it's expanding. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that Bitcoin, in my opinion, is on the verge of final move. It is about to correct, and for these small little gains, मैं आपको इसलिए बता रहा हूँ, for these small little gains, for example, this 2.2, that 4% or 3% move, and these all coins will move with it, like ICP and these one. But I don't think so. It's a right time to be in these coins as an indicator, as a trader. Yes, Neo can pump when BTC dumps. Yes, it had happened. If you look at it, I'll show you why I think there are a few coins that can come pump with BTC. If you look at Neo, and if you look at BTC, for example, and where is BTC? Yeah, if you look at BTC and NEO, and what I'm trying to tell you here is that these are the two charts I'm comparing here, and what I'm trying to compare, like on the daily of BTC, if you know, this is BTC daily, okay, and this is NEO daily, and what happened? I'll show you. When was the first time BTC sell off? If you notice, the first sell off of BTC before major sell off is on this date. What is the date? 14 April. 14 April say BTC has plunged almost, sorry, almost, where is this? Which we have, okay, on this, let's talk about from here. From this date, from 14 April to almost 18 April, or it's even more, 25th April, it had dropped 28%. And what happened here? Let's see on 14 April. On 14 April, NEO was pumping. So what do you get out of it? There are some coins that can pump when BTC dumps on 14 to at least 19, 20, 20th April. It's been pumping and it's been dumping. So what does that mean? That NEO has the potential to pump when BTC can dump it. But when NEO pumps and BTC dumps, that shows that means that NEO is about to, that BTC is about to correct more because it's an old coin. And when what happened, if you notice, where it started dumping, it started dumping on this date, 7th April, 7th May, and on 7th May, what happened? Yeah, this is where. So this is the time they again become the same. That from there, these neo whales, जिन्होंने यहाँ neo को pump कर दिया and put it to a certain level, and then they got out. So what I'm seeing here, what pattern I'm trying to tell you, that BTC, if you notice, neo did what it is good. BTC is already almost halfway off the drop. And where is NEO? NEO is not even close to the halfway. I mean, it is not even close. So that means NEO should be trading above this level, at least 72. Because if Bitcoin has decided to plunge, at least NEO has the potential to plunge with BTC. So this has to be here at least, or at least here, should be above. So what I'm seeing here and what I expect here, that this thing will rally a little more, maybe more than BTC in coming days if BTC decided to plunge. So this is the best bet we can apply here, in my opinion. So what I'm seeing here, the pattern which I'm seeing here is this. I mean, this is what I think can happen. So NEO, but keep an eye on BTC. Don't trust this thing now anymore. I believe that BTC is getting riskier. It's not a buy anything anymore. And if you are buying anything new here, must be careful. Please, I must say this is not ideal, because what I'm noticed, I'll show you something. Again, what I'm noticing, I have made थोड़े coins short few किए मैंने. I'm shorting few coins, and I mean, this is not organic that all these coins. Where is the coin that I would like to? There's something that I would like to. I want to show you that there's something which I want to show you. Anyway, I can't find it. It's a Chinese stock, and they are dumping. So Chinese stuff, Chinese there is Chinese stock. What is the name of that stock? I remember. It's been on my CM. This coin. Look at this. It is still dumping. This thing is pretty attached to Bitcoin. And what if I say this was the drop of Bitcoin, for example? If I say there was a drop of Bitcoin, Bitcoin pumped, and after that we see further dumping. What if I say that? and we break 30k and we break about below 20k, what are you gonna do? So must be careful, my brothers. I'm just making you cautious, because what I've seen here, why I'm cautious here, what I've seen here is that Sol is almost on its all-time high. What do you think? If Sol wanna run, like, look at this monthly, if you want to believe it, the Sol monthly chart, don't you think it's stretching to the upside a lot? Look at this. I'm just cautious here, my brothers. Very cautious. All the very best.